Well, looks like Christmas came early. Hi, this is Kitty with atolavisuals, and today we got Aputure goodies in various ways. So I'm already a fan of Aputure. I got a couple of their lights. I bought the Aputure 120D after looking at it firsthand at NAB 2017. I also have this little LED that's super portable. It's an Amarin, forgot what it was. What is it? Amarin ALM9. This little guy over here. So now I have new modifiers for the 120D and also a new light that we're gonna check out right now. Let's go and get it. This is a one-take thing, so I can't mess this up. Let's start off with, this is the space light. It comes in a little case. That's very nice, easy to pack up. It's like those little reflectors, small packaging, and that's it. Very nice material. Here's the reflector. Woo! That almost hit me in the face. Be careful, you've been warned. It's like half my body. But yeah, this material is made out of parachute material, which makes it super durable. Like it could withstand travel and packing up and tearing down and just being rough handled. That's what you like to do with your diffusion. It doesn't have color cast, which means when the light passes through this, it's not gonna give like a green tint, magenta tint. You could also unzip the bottom here to give you a little extra hard light if you need it. Next we have the Lightstorm 1/2 W. This is perfect for edge light, getting in really tight quarters because it's so small and slim. Stickers. Super thin. There you go, no barn doors, no plastic diffusion covers. That'd be nice if there was, but they're supposed to have diffusion sheets. Here you go. That you clip on. They give you a bunch in this envelope. Yeah, so you know with other LEDs, they give you these kind of plastic panels. I don't really use the color ones too much. I use blue, but most of the time I use this diffusion. I don't know, it'd be nice if it just like slip in here somehow. I mean, I could probably put two next to each other and kind of hack it and get my own diffusion that way. Here's the packaging and all the instructions. Ballast and added cables. They give you the Aputure remote, which is awesome if you use all Aputure lighting. You could control it with this one remote with 3 different channels, and you could dim it, turn them on and off. And they give you a battery with it already. Ooh, yes. This is taking me back to film school days. The outside is a plastic, but a pretty durable plastic. And then the outer rim is made out of metal, and the lens is made out of a nice glass. You could put barn doors on this, or you could put a grid, or just leave it as is. Very nice case. Makes it really easy to travel with. It's pretty cool. They have pockets for everything. It's pretty organized in this. You still gotta set it up and break it down, so that takes a few minutes, so let that be known. Ready to see how massive it is? Damn. I don't even know if this thing's in frame. Feels like diffusion. Yes. Here's the first diffusion panel. Diffusion number 2. And this should be the speed ring. Bubble wrap. Doesn't fly very far. There you go. Okay, last but not least, we got the mini light dome. This is their newest version. People wanted a smaller light dome because they don't have the space for this. It's about, I think it's like 25, we'll measure it, but like 25 inches deep. Very cute. Not that you want your equipment to come in cute transportation bags, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. This one's nice. So the rods poke out of this one, but they're pretty safe. Even if you poke, even if you run into it with your eyeball, which I suggest you don't, I think you'll be okay. Okay, pocket number 2. Ooh. Different colors. This is the outside. It comes with a grid. Hey. Durability test. Unofficial. And then another speed ring. I say we build it and test it out and see how it looks on my face. We gotta build the 120 120D. I already unboxed this because I bought it earlier and I've been testing it out for a few months. But now that I actually have modifiers from Aputure, it's just family. I really love this light. I'm not just saying that. It's just, I mean, it's just so convenient. Look at how light this is. I mean, my key light now is 10 pounds. So you also gotta get a light stand that holds that weight, which is something else to think about. All these lights, I could literally hold with a pinky. I could probably hold both of these. Ah! There you go. 2 with 1 pinky, that's insane. Instead of using the AC adapter, you could buy V-mount batteries or Anton batteries. It's nice that it comes in a package and you can also fit more stuff in here. So if you're just buying this for the case, worth it. All right, let's go. Let's build the big boy. So there's red dots here that you would align the rods to make it a little bit easier since there's so many freaking rods you'll have to put in here. So I would match up the red rods that are opposite of each other and then fill in the rest. I would just go around clockwise. Just do the next rod on the left of the red rod. So another great thing about it is this is a Bowens mount, so you could attach this to almost any light. Use speed lights if you want. Let's see how sturdy this clamp is even with this light dome. Around 33.5, 34 inches, almost 90 centimeters. So 24 inches and about 60 centimeters. Now you know. But yeah, I guess that's how tight it goes. So there's Velcro all around. This is all daylight balance, this one, and the light storm. Yeah, this is full power. And you could dim it all the way down to 10. So the fan is on right now. So if you're shooting audio, you won't have to have a problem with these lights. Do you want to play a game? Voila, didn't even take me that long, maybe a few minutes. Huge difference. This is a little bit more taut. You just throw it on the rods. Interesting, yeah. This is actually pretty smart. Bam. Grids are super useful for softboxes because instead of the light spreading pretty much everywhere, this is more directional. It's one thing people ask me about, like, how do I get better at shooting? 1, shoot every day, and 2, learn about lighting. Because lighting is so important. Even if you have the best camera and you have the shittiest lighting, it's not gonna look great. Study movies and your favorite TV shows and just think about how did they light this. It'll help you get better. So for this one, we're gonna have to turn the 120D down into it. So this is pretty easy to do. Just slip this over all the way and then tighten it. And this not only is a blanket to keep you warm, but it's a side reflector. I don't know why it's not made with Velcro. It'd just be so much easier to Velcro this way. But they included these little clips here. But if you didn't have these on you and you want to use a side reflector, I don't know what you would use. C47s, remember those? Always clipping on people's hoodies and seeing how long it could get before they notice. If you don't know what I'm talking about, they're just clothespins. That's it. Boom! Yeah, and again, this has been going on all day and it's not hot. By the way, the plugs on here are pretty strong. They're easy to find with the red dots. Power. Yes, that's awesome. So I built this little makeshift interview setup here. So we're just straight testing the Aputure 120D, which is directly right here with the space light diffusion on it. And I also have that little light storm as my edge light coming directly from this section with one diffusion sheet on it. That's one thing to notice. Also, the diffusion was kind of falling off when I was trying to block the lighting. I think the best way to shape this light is to get some black foil. It's really easy to use. So that's what it looks like when you don't shape the edge light. Actually, I lied. I have 3 lights here. I have the 120D, I have the Lightstorm 1/2 W, and in the back there, I have Aputure's tiniest little model. It's called the M9. It's great for hot shoe mounts. Really portable. It also comes with a little diffusion on there. This space light here wraps around my face pretty nicely. I'll turn it off so you can see with that's just the space light by itself. And then I'll bring the edge light back a little bit. How do I look? How do I look? So this is just the edge light. As you can see, it's just on my shoulder here and a little bit of hair light here. So I like to have quality gear that lasts a long time, that does multi-purpose uses. So the 120D definitely carries all those benefits that I'm looking for in a light source. Not only that, but now I could remotely control it with this added light. So if I have a whole Aputure setup, I mean, 3 channels is all you need. If you need more channels, you can connect it to a DMX light board controller. I like that it replaces the Chinese lanterns and modernizes it a little bit because it's made out of better material, not that cheapo tissue paper plastic and thin wires. And it goes well with the 120D because it's got a 120-degree light beam. So it fills the entire thing. It's just affordable, which is amazing. I think it's like around 50 bucks. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Anyone could look good with the right lighting, know what I'm saying? Some disadvantages of the light dome, like I said, it's massive. I fit inside of it. Look at this. Oh my God. Can Halloween come back, please? It's not really easy to pack and tear down, but it only takes like 5 minutes if you take the time and effort. There's the Aputure light dome. I could see why everyone uses it. It's great for interviews. It's great for YouTubers if you want that flattering. Yes, bitch, soft light, boom. Okay, let's test its a little mini light dome and see if it makes a huge difference with the gold bouncing off and the diffusion and the grid. And it's only like 5 feet away from me at the moment at 58% level. So this is it by itself. No grid, no gold reflectors. It's not as big as the original light dome, which means it's not gonna wrap around my face as much, which is why you see so much contrast on this side. I could bring it around a little bit more, or you just get some fill light, and that brings in a little bit more light. It's still contrasty, a little bit more moody. So if this is what you're going for, I think it looks great. Very like CEO. Corporate feel. So I just really like the Light Dome Mini. It's probably my favorite modifier out of all of them so far. It's just, the design is amazing. You don't even have to set it up. You could just throw this in your car if you don't even want to deal with the rods ever again. I feel like the trade-off on the cables is worth it in my opinion. And you also have a remote. Come on. If the remote doesn't sell you, then you have all these awesome features. If you could maximize something to the utmost ability with the grid and the reflectors and just have it look this dope, then all the power to you. I love this design. All right, so this is the Fresnel in the backdrop there. So if you want this halo with soft edges effect on your subjects, you can see it gives this awesome glow, and you could also flood and spot it. So this is what it looks like right now. And just like so. I'm sure you've seen some YouTubers use this for their backdrops. It looks really nice if you have a dark gray background. Separate your subject from the background easily since it's so dark. So I like the Fresnel. I mean, there's not any cons. It's such a simple thing that it's made out of good plastic. I mean, that's what makes it lightweight and cheaper versus other Fresnel lenses. The lens on it is super good quality. I mean, you can see that it spots and floods, and that's really all you really need it to do. I've had these lights on for hours now and I'm still cold, so I had to turn the heat up. That's what LEDs do. They give you so much power, no heat, less energy use. I mean, you can't go wrong with LEDs. So there's LEDs for now, and edge light, and key light, and diffusion galore to make you and all your subjects beautiful. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This is Kitty. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends if you learned something here. I'm on IG stories on the daily, so catch me there if you want to see behind the scenes, if you want to just, you know, snoop into my life or see when the newest videos come out. So you do you, and I'll see you when I see you, fam. Done. Big light dome, the big light dome. Hi, my name is Kitty, and I'm a marine biologist. So lately, in the past decade, he's teeny tiny. I have a halo, like a little angel. Ha! Yeah, right. You see little ears, you're always popping up in frame. You lay down. Coral brings millions of fish species, and without the live coral, change. It looks super medieval, but I promise you, it's pretty safe. We will have extinction, and everything will fall apart. Wow. I'm having too much fun with this remote. It's awesome. I just love this design. It's so Tim Burton. Tim Burton inspired anything I love. Like my new skirt. That look pretty. Can't get any nerdier than that. Hello. I'm the CEO and founder of Atolavisuals, and we make videos. So lame. Over, under, over, under, over, under. And say bye. Peace.